Good evening and morning, afternoon, whoever you are in different time zones and different countries. Starting my next paragraph, and it'll be my final video for this evening in the UK. It's called Intelgoino or Antelgamia, as some people pronounce it. Antelgamon. The Antelgamenium includes all the written texts of the Apostle Paul, whose authenticity or value is disputed. Okay. Specifically, this includes the Apostle to the Alexandrians, which are the Hebrews, and the three pastoral epistles, Timothy 2nd and 2nd Timothy, and the 1st Timothy and 2nd Timothy and Titus. All these epistles, if the Pauline authorship is to be accepted, were among the last letters penned by the Apostle Paul before his death. These epistles were not included in the original compilation of Marcion's Apostolicon. The Marcionite Church of Jesus the Good views those texts as the second canon, or the Deuterochronicle. These texts are useful to read for theological or historical purposes, but not are equal to the Evangelicon or the Apostolicon. Unlike apocryphal books, these texts may occasionally be used for liturgical purposes. Okay. If in future these texts can be definitively confirmed to be authentic works of the Apostle Paul, and the original non-interpolated versions are found or can be reconstructed, the Marcionite Church of Jesus the Good, not Christ. It says Christ there, but it should say Jesus the Good, or Christo, would consider them to be included in the Apostolicon proper. Alright. The versions of these epistles included the Antelgamenium or Telegama, Antelgamma, are shortened from the mainstream versions. Okay, the Marcionite Church of Jesus the Good relied primarily on the Chrestians, Olusians, and attestations of Clement of Alexandria, Alexandria, an early Christian theologian who lived, say, 200 CE, to reconstruct these epistles to be closer to their original form. In addition to Clement of Alexandria, we relied on other Chrestians from the 2nd century of ante-Nestorian patriarch sources such as the Hermas, Tertullian, and Theophilus, and Argarius. I can't even pronounce his name. Like other Pauline works, these epistles were expanded upon and edited by later Christians to comport with the emerging orthodoxy of the church. At this point, many anti-Marcionites motifs were added to the pastoral epistles specifically. Okay, it seems many Marcionite Christians, after the death of Marcion of Sinope, began to consider these texts as part of an extended canon. There were also Marcionites acute Latin prologues found for the pastoral epistles, in particular for the epistle to Tartars. He warns and instructs Tartars concerning the constitution of the presbytery and concerning spiritual conversations and heretics to be avoided who believe in the Jewish fables. Tertullian said that the fact that the pastoral epistles were not a part of Marcion's apostolicum astonished him, perhaps because he could see some of the similarities between their content and the other Pauline's letters, highlighted by the various prologues. Given the Marcion's character of our prologues to the first set of letters recognised by Marcion, and some of the Marcionite's features in the prologues to the pastoral letters, it seems that the Marcionite collecting of Pauline's epistles and prefacing them carried on and after Marcion's death. Ephraim, the Syrian, refers to Marcion Christians using 1 Timothy. Interestingly, 1 Timothy is only epistle that directly quotes the Evangelion. Further, in some of his homonies against the Marcionite Christians, John Chrysostom, I can't pronounce his name, referenced their use of 2 Timothy, which again shows a canon that continues to grow in the centuries following Marcion's death. Okay, further, in some of his homilies against the Marcionite Chrestians, John referred their use, which again shows can continue to grow in. And it's repeating. Referred the use of 2 Timothy, which again shows a canon to continue grows in centuries following Marcion's death. So why did Marcion of Sinope did not originally include these epistles in the Apostolicon? Did he reject them? Not necessarily. He may not have known them. None of them. Alright. The pastoral epistles were personal letters that may not have been as widely circulated as the letters to the various churches, thus making them harder to compel. In addition to being written anonymously, the epistle to Alexandrius may have been originally composed in Semitic language or Aramaic language or Hebrew languages Marcius may not have been familiar with. Clement of Alexandria suggested the epistle. So I'm going to carry on my next video. Actually, it won't be my last. It will be my last in my next video. See you later. For now on, Namaste. See you in my next video.